Good morning, High Point, and welcome to another edition of HPU All Access Morning. I'm Reese Allen.
And I'm Blake Woodard. Happy Pi Day, and as always, we're excited to be a part of starting your week.
Yes, so I know we have both been busy with coming back from spring break and getting back into things, so I'm so glad to finally be back in the studio for your morning. And I know we both kind of had a lot of different crazy things happening over break, so what were you up to?
Yeah, I went home for about 4 days. A total of 4 days, relaxed for a total of 4 days.
Just
and then,
four.
Yeah, just four, and then came back here and worked. I did broadcasts at the arena and for lacrosse and baseball, and yeah, what about you?
Well, it sounds like that was like a nonstop grind. For me, I did go on a little bit of a break. I went to Charleston and Savannah with some of my friends. We dubbed the trip Charlana. So that was pretty fun. But it kind of like, I don't know, when you go on break, you kind of want that little bit of a break. And because I was traveling, I didn't really feel like it was much of a break. And that's not like for me to complain about, but it's kind of weird. Like we just like immediately after classes ended on Friday, we went and we drove down and did kind of like a road trip. And then we just were constantly busy the whole week, like going and seeing and doing things. I had never been to those two cities, so it was really cool to just explore and see all the different historic things down there.
Charleston is such a beautiful city, and so is Savannah.
Yeah, it was really, really cool to see that. I also got to do like a ghost tour, which was pretty fun.
Ghost tour?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
So it was actually really cool because a lot of them are like walking tours, but this one, unlike most, we actually rode in the back of a hearse. So it was kind of cool. Like it had like platform seating, so we were like out of the roof of it, so you weren't like in the car.
Oh, interesting.
But it was pretty freaky.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds like so much fun. So yeah, we're going to toss it over to Hannah Hutter for our campus update.
Good morning. Welcome back from spring break. This week there's a lot going on at High Point. For example, we have we're starting things off with 10 Things I Hate About You playing in the Extraordinaire Cinema tonight at 8 p.m. Bingo will be taking place at the Slane Indoor Basketball Court. Wednesday, there will be a ping pong tournament. On Thursday from 6 to 7 at the Point Arcade, followed by Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince playing in the Extraordinaire Cinema starting at 9 p.m. And Friday night is Improv Night with a charcoal pony show happening in the Extraordinaire Cinema from 5:30 to 7 p.m., followed by Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 playing at 9 p.m. And to finish the Harry Potter series off on Saturday with Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 playing in the Extraordinaire Cinema at 3 p.m. If you still have questions about the housing process, there will be a s'more info on housing event happening at the Cottrell Fire Pits on Tuesday from 7 to 8 p.m. So go out, enjoy some s'mores, and learn everything there is to know about the housing process. And don't forget to cheer on your fellow Panthers this week. The baseball team will be playing West Virginia University on Wednesday with first pitch at 4 p.m. here at High Point. They'll then travel to Gardner-Webb University to play at 6 p.m. game on Friday, a 4 p.m. game on Saturday, and 2 p.m. game on Sunday. Women's lacrosse will take on Elon University on Wednesday at 5 p.m., and the men and women's track and field teams will be hosting various schools for meets on Friday and Saturday.
So there is so much happening now that we're back. Something that I thought was kind of fun is that they're having all those different Harry Potter movies.
Yeah.
Have you seen any? Are you a Harry Potter fan?
Of course I've seen all the Harry Potters.
Same. I was about to get really upset at you if you had said like, oh, I've never seen any or never do this.
Love Harry Potter. And then s'mores?
Always a good time.
I might just go just for the s'mores.
I know. I don't need any help with housing because I'm living in the same place next year. I already know that, but it's kind of fun to like go and just, I don't know, hear about it because did you see they're going to have tiny homes next year? These little like single person cabins?
I did see they're going to have tiny homes, but they are going to be so expensive.
I wouldn't see why it would be worth it for me, but I guess for somebody else who really wants the privacy of it, might be a little bit better. I don't know. But yeah. All right, when we come back from break, Blake and I will test our skills in the kitchen as we gear up for the March season.
You won't want to miss it. Stay with us. am I going to pay for this?
America, land of the free. It's at the core of who we are. Freedom. The freedom to live without fear, to drive through all 50 states, to sleep safely in our own beds, the freedom to jog where we please, to watch birds in the park, to wear a hoodie, the freedom to breathe. Before we celebrate the freedom most Americans have, we must fight for the freedom all Americans deserve. Because no matter your religion, gender, disability, age, race, all lives can't matter until Black Lives Matter.
Welcome back to All Access Morning. So March is officially in swing and we have some extra daylight and lots to look forward to. What are you looking forward to in March?
There's so many different things. One of my favorite things that I do every year, though, is I have this tradition of baking Irish soda bread with my grandmother. I do it every single year, no doubt, and I always bring it around for like friends, or I bring it to school. It was something that I kind of like started doing with her in middle school. We had like a Heritage Day month, and I do have some like Irish heritage, so it just has been fun to like go and do that always with my grandmother. And then now, like being at college, I still kind of wanted to continue that, although it's definitely been a little bit different because I don't have like my family around, but I still try to expose my friends to it, and it's a lot of fun.
And speaking of exposing your friends to it, you exposed me to it.
I did.
And let's take a look.
All right, guys, we're making Irish soda bread for St. Patrick's Day, and I have no idea what that is.
I know you don't. That's why I'm gonna blow your mind with exactly what it is, Irish soda bread. So we're gonna give it a try.
What is it?
Well, okay, so it's kind of like it's not really a dessert, but it's kind of like if you have that, coffee in the morning or like tea at night, like you would have this with it. It's just like a sweet bread. I don't know. Like
Sweet bread.
Yeah.
Let's bake it.
What is your experience with baking, first of all? Let's see.
Cookies.
That's it?
Yeah.
And are they the bake and break cookies?
Oh
or
no, they're real baked cookies.
All right.
Mom's recipe.
I never know with you. So
Oh yeah.
I gotta clarify
No,
that.
no,
Good.
yeah.
Okay.
They're the real things.
Oh, before I forget, very important step. Right when you get to baking, you know what you need to do?
What?
Preheat the oven. So
yeah.
while you're getting everything together, then that'll be right.
What am I
Okay,
doing?
so we are preheating the oven to 375. 2 cups of flour.
Okay.
Do you think you can handle
I
that?
can handle that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good enough.
Good enough.
So we've got 2 teaspoons of salt going in.
Still struggling with the flour.
I know. I actually gave you that job on purpose.
Oh yeah, so you can watch me struggle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Very cool.
So next step, we need 2 teaspoons of sugar. Or sorry, 2 tablespoons.
Teaspoon and tablespoons are very
I know they are very different. Thank you.
You're so welcome.
So nice to me. Raisins. So I nicely
Did you pre-measure this?
already pre-measured. So we just needed a half cup of raisins. So dump them in there. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. So
Watch as Blake struggles to open up the boxes.
yes, I gave you that job on purpose. Oh.
What'd I do?
No,
Did I break it?
you don't open it from the top. There's actually a little sign right there. See? You don't bake. Do you need help?
Let's try this.
Okay.
That's better.
That's exactly how you're supposed to use it.
Yeah.
Woo! How to make the rules.
Yeah.
I just follow the recipe,
Yeah.
and it turns out good every time that I do. Yes, the Irish make the
The
rules.
Irish make the rules. Yeah.
Okay. You want to give it a little stir, a little bit of a
I
mix.
do want to give it a little mix.
Yeah.
You do
Okay.
it?
Yeah, because you want it to be chunked out, so it's not like clunky. Blake,
What?
you're gonna need to wash your hands again. You can't like eat while you're making food. and eat
I
some of
didn't-
the ingredients.
I didn't have lunch.
You know,
I'm
I
hungry.
don't think I've ever really known anybody who just will eat like raisins like plainly. That's a new fact about you. Like, you're a raisin guy. I didn't know. I feel like it explains a lot.
It's a lot about my childhood.
Yeah.
Oh, it explains a lot.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I see how it is.
It doesn't it look good though? It looks like so creamy and I don't know. I feel like it looks good.
No.
No.
This looks like thick milk.
You should really get into this because all of that butter is like stuck in there. Whack it out. Alright, so you really do like mix it together.
Yeah.
So now that we're getting it in there, I'm like mixing this with my hands. Blake, you wanna help out?
Sure.
You're good at this.
See? So, I do have to confess.
Okay.
I do watch some baking shows. So you kind of just like roll
You
it
do
over.
know the I was like, you actually seem to be having a technique. Okay.
You like so what I learned is that you like roll it over and then push it out and then just like roll it into a ball and then
It looked like a calzone. Do you like
I
calzones?
do like that. Oh, you can score it?
Yes. We are. Do you want the
Can I do it?
honors?
Yeah, can I do it?
Okay.
How do you do it? How do you
I
like
do
do
like a
plus
4.
sign?
Yeah,
Alright.
exactly. Plus sign. Yeah.
Boom.
Okay, perfect. So now
Throw
we're
it in the
gonna
oven.
put it in the oven for about 30 to 40 minutes and then it'll be ready to rock and roll and you can feel free to eat it and it is so good and you'll be able to
Yeah.
try it out and let you know for real.
Yeah.
All
We'll
right.
be back in 30 minutes.
And 35 minutes later, now we are finally done and it is looking good. So you can see that over here.
And quick off-camera note, make sure it's parchment paper, not
Yes.
wax paper.
We had an off-camera moment
Yeah.
where we realized, oh wait a second, something smells.
Yeah, something smells funny.
And it had not been in that long at all, like maybe like 2-3 minutes.
Yeah, maybe, if that.
So we got it in time, but yeah.
Technically didn't burn down. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Do you want to do the honors?
I do want to
Alright, it is crumbly, so
Let's get a good
I would do
cross-section.
like a wedge.
Do a wedge?
Yeah,
You
like-
can't do a cross section. You can't go right down the
Well,
middle.
you're not gonna eat a whole half. You're gonna go like cut it, and you're not gonna slice it like that. Yeah. It's like a cake almost in that way. What it looks like.
So it looks like.
Yep. It's good stuff. Oh, that is still hot.
It's very sweet.
Mm-hmm.
The raisins are nice touch. It's very crumbly. Kind of reminds me of like a consistency of like a biscuit almost.
Cornbread.
Cornbread.
See what I was saying before?
Very true.
Cornbread
Very true.
with raisins.
It's raisins.
Mm-hmm. And no corn. Yeah.
It's so good.
It is.
It's so good. Wow.
And I feel like people are always afraid to try it, but now you know. This is one of my favorite. Well, maybe you're enjoying it a little bit too much.
Just drop it.
Well, now you know exactly one of my favorite things that I'm able to do during the March season. I always look forward to St. Patrick's Day and making some Irish soda bread. It's always so much fun and it's just always so good.
I'm adding this to the traditions.
You're gonna add it to the list?
I'm adding it to the list.
Next year, same time, same place. Be
Yep.
there.
Alright.
Alright.
Okay, can I just say, that was so good. It was soft on the inside, crumbly on the outside with the raisins. Oh,
This is what I'm
so
telling
good.
you. It is so good, and I'm so glad that you think so because normally people are like, I don't know how I feel about the whole raisin thing. And here's the thing. I know it's controversial, but I feel like when you have Irish soda bread, like the raisins are meant to be in it. Normally, when people don't like raisins, it's because they've been added to something that just should not have the
Yeah.
raisins. But with this bread, like that is just like a standard ingredient in it. So you already know they're coming, so they're not a surprise.
And as you can see, I am a raisin guy. So
This is actually
I am
is true.
I am a
yeah.
raisin guy. So, yeah.
Not as different from what you thought it was going to be, or in line with how I described it. Or,
Very different from what I thought it was going to be. I was thinking more of like a like bread, like loaf of bread, not like round
Right.
like scored type
It's
thing.
more of a baked good,
Yeah.
like a bread that you would have on the side. Like you wouldn't eat this with like, I don't know, like a pasta meal and have it with your steak dinner. I don't know. Yeah, you
more of
wouldn't
like a coffee
have
bread.
this as right.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's something that you have little garnish, little Danish, you know, kind of like a scone, I guess is another good description.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. One thing I do have to mention is Blake's shirt. It's just so beautiful. Blake is magically delicious. I do have to mention why though. So for the package, I had specifically asked Blake to please dress a little bit down, you know, break away from that polo. And he didn't. He wore a polo for the package. So this morning I said, you know what, I've got just the outfit for you. Though we didn't completely get rid of the polo. He's still got that.
Yeah.
But I gotta say, now thinking about it, I don't think, I've never seen you in anything but a polo. Do you wear anything else?
I do wear other things, yeah. I just like to be professional, okay?
No, no, it's about like being comfortable. It's not even about being professional, not professional. So like, what do you wear to bed? You wear a polo? Like, I don't think you own any graphic shirts. Like, that's what I asked him to wear. It was like, no, you know, just a plain graphic tee for baking, you know?
I don't have anything to say to you right now.
Well,
other than the
okay,
other
so
than the
what, you
fact
wear-
that I'm
you
being
wear-
forced into this, into
Wear like
wearing
a
this.
onesie.
That's
mean,
not PG.
That is not where I was going. I just think it's funny because I've genuinely never seen you in anything but a polo. We couldn't even get rid of it today. It
Nope.
still has the collar. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm loving getting to know you, and hopefully we'll dive deeper into this. We'll work on this.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah,
good.
we will.
Well, thank you guys so much for being with us this Monday morning. Be sure to tune in for our full newscast this Wednesday at 7 p.m. For All Access Morning, I'm Reese Allen.
And I'm Blake Woodard. Have a great week, High Point.